Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Shane Jones.
Te kaihautu o te whare tēnā koe. Ngati, hei tīmatanga kōrero mihi atu ki ngā huanga o roto i ngā whare tātai i te tuauru Maniapoto whakawhiti atu ki te tai rāwhiti Ngati Porou me ana toronga kato he keho ki roto i te awa mohaka Ngati Pahauwera tēnā koutou katoa. Nā runga i te hia i pupu ake i wainga tonu i a mātou ngā kanohi Māori ki tēnei taha me rapu me pēnei taia te rauhi e nei pire. Kia wawe ai te tainga atu ki te komiti ui. Kia kauara atu e nei pire waiho ki konei kia tārewa i roto i tēnei wahanga o te rerengo ngā pire me te mātau arano atu te pōti whakataitai e tū mai nei kei te paungo o tēnei tau. Nā koe a tā mātau e mihi kia koutou. I āmene ai ki tēnā whakaaro, nā ko tōna tikanga ka whakawātēngia te huarahi kia whiriwhiri a tonu ti ai e te komiti ui raro i te whakahaere a tau henare ngā take me ngā wahanga iti e tikana kia whakahanga i tiapea. Nā koe a tā mātou e tautoko nei te minita i tēnei ahiahi. Nā reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Mr. Speaker, we join with the Minister of Treaty Settlements because this, which I understand is to be regarded as I'm told the expression is a cognate exercise, is somewhat unusual, but as I've said in Māori, this is a busy year. And the people who bring claims forward and wait for many years, despite the best efforts of the current leader of the ACT Party to deprecate them, are actually positive and busy people. And if the business of the House can be ordered in such a way, sir, that we can facilitate the expeditious consideration of these bills, then there's not a sliver of doubt in our minds that we should support the current minister to effect that outcome. I only hope, sir, that his enthusiasm for bilateral ventures stretches beyond November the 26th, when we will treat him in a similarly charitable fashion. However, sir, I want to begin by... so there's one element I must correct. He did regard the current chair of the Māori Affairs Committee, my kinsman Tauhenare, and he described him with the adjective great. Sir, I want that word struck from the Hansard records because it reflects an inaccuracy. However, sir, I want to turn first to Ngati Maniapoto. Obviously, our colleague Nanaia Mahuta will expand on what her Māori colleagues here are saying, but it follows on from the tauira, the model really, which was laid down during the time of Dr. Cullen and actually refined by the current Attorney General, Minister of Treaty Negotiations, Christopher Finlayson. And so it really broke the back of long-standing traditions in resource management. And it has caused some consternation to certain elements of the House, but we've seen no degradation in the quality of water. We've seen no diminution in the property rights of farmers, etc., and neither have we seen, sir, a dilution of people's rights to participate in statutory resource management. And the fact that it should extend within, as we say in Māori, to the whare tātai of Maniapoto just shows that this area of governance is improving and it's providing an opportunity for greater Māori input. Because, sir, our wealth does come from our primary sector, including our mineral sector, although I'll get to that small point in a moment. And, sir, the improvement on how we, as Pākehā and Māori, are able to participate in statutory resource management ensures that when those decisions are made, there's a balance between ecology, environment, cultural heritage, rangatiratanga, but also, sir, there's not an ignorance about the importance of the economic utility of our resources. Because if we overlook that, sir, then what we actually are doing is deprecating the opportunities that are available in a post-settlement phase for iwi, hapu and whānau. So, sir, there's no reason why this particular bill doesn't lay down the platform for the continuation of the Maniapoto claim. So Ngati Pahauwera are not too far away from a part of Māoridom where one of our tupuna, Te Wera Hauraki, made certain forays into the broader country of Kahungunu, a little further along for where Pahauwera are. But I remember, sir, going many years down there and visiting the marae there with the Reverend Māori Marsden whilst we discussed resource management issues. And that's where we were first introduced to the drama that was confronting them about the Mohaka River. And as is the case with other claims, this is an example where a proud group of people, a tribe, a number of hapu were left landless. And sir, unfortunately, not all land can ever be restored back to the descendants of the original owners. But the fact that the current custodians of that legacy on the tangata whenua side are willing, courageous enough to step up to the plate and give their approval to this type of settlement does bode well, sir, for the future. And it's a part of Aotearoa which is not particularly spoken about in a wide fashion. But to the people of Ngati Pahauwera and their river and their remaining lands and the Maunga Haururu Ridge, etc., we salute you. We know how difficult it is for any small iwi to capture the attention of the bureaucracy, of politicians, and also find the energy to sustain the journey to effect a suitable settlement to the claim. So there's no doubt in our minds, sir, where we should stand and support. Whether it was Dr. Cullen, the Honourable Parekura Horomia, Christopher Finlayson, the most important thing, from here, it's the responsibility of the tangata whenua. They have to stand up and bear that burden and ensure that it actually is improved. Not the burden, the legacy, generation after generation. And that will not be an easy task. And whatever we do to the bill and the settlement today, we hope actually simplifies that process. Ko hikurangi te maunga, ko waiapu te awa, ko parekura te tangata. Ngati Porou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Nā wai rāna I teka me tua ngāpuhi ki te kōrero mo ngā whenua, tō koutou maunga, a koutou tangata, me ngā hawa katoa, kei roto I te tairāwhiti ngari, tēnei anō te mihi atu kia koutou. No roto I ngā rangi pahure tatāke nei, nui tonu ngā kōrero I roto I te hui tū mo tō mātou matua tārātima mo tēnei kreme mo tēnei nawe whenua. Nā no I ki, I te haere ngake o tāperana ngata ki roto I te hiko o te ika, I te ururua me te kanukanu o te ahu o te whenua, nā no I ki, tēnei he toki anō tāku, tapahi ane a hau te hiko o tēnei ika kia tere atu ki te moana. Ka tahi a tāka me mai ki a hau e hoa, e koro e Shane ki te tūkoe ki te mihi mo te kreme o Ngati Porou, mei ngatu ki a rātou, nui tonu te mana o te rōpū reipa I roto o te ata, Ngati Porou. Kāti, tēnā koutou, he rau e tēnei rā. The Ngati Porou tribe are not strangers to the administrations or the bureaucracy or the antics of politicians or governments. This is a very successful conclusion to a claim that has been afflicted by internal politics. And I can say that because I'm a member of the Ngāpuhi Nui Tonu. No one is more afflicted than my own tribe. But it is a part of Māoridom where we do want to see the provincial economy recover. We do want to actually see investments that recover the halcyon days when there were very prosperous, strong and hardy land-owning groups up the coast. And if this small contribution through the historic treaty settlement enables that to come to pass, then every single Māori in the House should salute Ngati Porou on this significant day. And we must acknowledge Hekia, who currently has a difficult role dealing with her own relations as to why the exploration of oil and minerals is not such a bad idea. Although we would say that whilst that is a difficult part, I note there's a protocol in this bill, sir, that enables Ngati Porou to participate. So, kia kaha, kia manawa nui, mai te taihau auru, ki te tai rāwhiti, tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa.
I call